This year's been an especially exciting year with the opening of the new building.
The standout space in this new building is the library. It is so beautiful, and it is such a fun and exciting environment for the kids to use.
It's kind of the crown jewel of Blakely.
In the shared learning spaces that are outside the classrooms, it's an incredible opportunity for individual or small group sessions.
The ability to just send all of our kids out there at once and do differentiated groups among the whole grade level and kind of get to know them on a more personal level and academic level quickly.
Every day light shines through here even when it's cloudy. That's the beauty of this school.
We're surrounded in light and then books.
There's really a difference in how the kids are learning and kind of their emotions throughout the day.
Really excited about the STEM and the art spaces. We were really intentional around putting those two programs together. We also wanted to create an atmosphere that allowed for really amazing performances. We're especially unique for our community, our PTO, our parent volunteers, and everything that they do.
I have volunteers every single day of the week.
PTO provides so much for our students and the staff and the school.
Every time I send an email asking for parents to come in the classroom or come on field trips, I always get a slew of responses from parents.
I couldn't do all the extra things that I do in kindergarten without parents.
So much of our budget is driven by the support that we receive, whether it's from the auction or whether it's from donations.
So we were able to take the money that we raised last year at the auction and fund needs across the whole school.
The PTO funded $2,500 towards the Accelerated Read program for the entire school.
New books for the library and for classroom collections.
Improve the collection in terms of representing equity and diversity.
The beautiful rugs that you see in the classrooms.
$35,000 towards our new beautiful playground that the kids love playing on.
A new piano for Miss Hanson to use with all of her music classes. That was $3,000.
The kids have access to language arts. They get to earn stickers.
The Blakely community is full of people with unique talents, and we would love to have you involved in any way that you're interested in.
March was, I don't think anyone saw that coming.
Mr. Andy lives on a farm with his family, and
the biggest obstacle is just the social emotional health of kids and families.
I'm Sam I do not like green eggs and ham. I think they're enjoying the story.
You know, you can't replace that interaction between teacher and student.
The heartbreaking part is not being able to be with kids.
We miss them. We miss seeing their faces.
We had to accept the fact that we weren't going to replicate school.
Kindergarten isn't something that's really easily taught via a screen, and so trying to come up with activities that are like fun and engaging for our kids, but also are doable for families.
Dropping in on the classroom teachers' Zoom meetings, so that's been really fun.
The parents have been the heroes in all this, the ones that are both parents working at home, having to be on conference calls and Zooming all day and still fitting stuff in.
Students are they're just so resilient in all of this.
Kids have been sending me like cool rock sculptures and making stuff, you know, in their front yard.
I think there have been tons of successes.
History will look back on this time and look at our art and the things that we created to understand what we were dealing with.
The PTO stepped in and said, you know, what can we do? How can we help? And, you know, I shared that this has been emotionally difficult on staff, right? And they said, okay, great. So they planned their teacher appreciation week.
I feel like actually one upside of this is that I actually know my kindergartners' families a lot better.
The staff's ability to grow around technology and just their level of collaboration. We're a collaborative system, but boy, we have raised the ceiling on that. We know that next year is going to probably be different, and I think, you know, hanging on to that and then hanging on to the culture that we have and the sense of family and the sense of community and the sense of collaboration is going to be what makes Blakely continue to be special.
A huge thank you to Blakely's PTO and all of our parents here at school. You are so supportive, and the constant help and participation that you provide truly makes Blakely what it is.
PTO, thank you so much.
The PTO funds so many enrichment and educational experiences here at Blakely that simply just wouldn't be possible without your generosity. And so we thank you for everything you do for Blakely.